may as well just throw a little more time at my Knoll. So, oh, I should also make a mark here. Hello, all. Enjoy. Okay. Looks like that is streaming correctly to one, but not to the other. I'm gonna have to figure out why YouTube is not being a bro at some point. But for now, it seems like we're just streaming to Twitch by the looks of it. Okay, anywho. But yeah, continuing this Knoll. So as it stands, I've already managed to clear every required branch for me, including depths, and I already have my core skills very much online, including Servitor with Orb of Destruction, so I could just win the game now. I have the 3 runes. I also have picked up all the spells that you would need for an extended endgame, so I'm debating whether or not to do that. Now though, I've decided I would rather go to Zot and deal with Zot, so I'm going to get started on that. I have the Elemental Staff, which is one of the best weapons for late game, early game, mid game, late game. I wouldn't go with end game with this weapon necessarily, but no, I might do that too. I've definitely used this in the extended end game before. But yeah, let's start with Zot. I do have Ozo's Refrigeration online, and it's been my weapon for dealing with most of these bad nicks. I should have Blink online. I believe I've managed to get my Mutation Germaline back to normal, which is great. Can you just finish him, please? And when I choose to go Lich form, I gain Poly Resist. I resist everything super well. Okay, but I just managed to fail to become a Lich 3 times. So that has made me heavily contaminated. I forgot about that. Let's use Lich form to avoid being mutated. Good. And now we can just go back to things. Yeah, I forgot that Lich form preventing me from being mutated is a big deal. That's right, preventing me from being mutated is fine, but being not well researched, I am as likely as not to end up in big trouble. Easy Lich form again, and as I was trying to imply, full poly resist, high will, high stealth, strong in Lich form. Let's take a quick peek here. It does look like YouTube is restreaming me live, so it should be working. I don't know why it's saying the comments aren't being received there. Anyway, if you're watching me on YouTube, my bad. I hope you can figure that out. But yeah, let's keep this thing going. Okay, that's totally not what I was trying to click. There we go. Back up, back up, back up. Just pound it. Radiate doesn't care about your invisibility. I thought it said invincibility, not invisibility. Later on today, time permitting, I'm probably going to do something different with the Netrunner and try and build a deck on stream. It'll be an excuse to look at the card pool a little more closely and daydream, which always is fun. Okay, this is a bad spot next to the Scorcher, but good otherwise. This is a really bad spot, so we're just going to mass irradiate that cluster and then get out of here. Drop a Servitor to finish the job. That Warper is going to be a pain in my balls until he's dead. But he's not going to live very long, so I'm not too concerned. Ring of Awesome Sauce. Ice, Will, ++, Strength +2, and +4. The Ice is obviously not great. Will is not necessary. Everything else is sweet. Can I pick it up? No, I don't have the slots. Okay, well, we can lose a thing that I'm never going to use and put that on instead of Corrosion. I only lose 1 pip of RF off of that, and it probably massively helps the damage of Ozo's refrigeration, 62%. So yeah, we'll just remember to swap rings when orbs of fire poke up, and beyond that, we should be fine. Can you guys just finish the job here, please? Thank you. And also, once your spells cross over from like that 100% fail, 99% fail territory to like the 40-50 mark, they tend to get much more castable much more quickly. So yeah, I'm already 34% right now, and that necromutation, once it gets under 30, it's going to be a lot easier to keep, if not full permanent uptime, certainly much more frequent uptime. Yeah, we want to walk into fire when we just put on drop the pip of fire resistance. We'll be a little more cautious than that, just a little. How are you? That's how you are. I resist electricity, right? Just making sure. If I want to resist necro, I do need to become a lich. But once I become a lich, I fully resist necro, so that's good. Drop a servitor and then run for it. Seems great. Yeah. Perfect. Finish him. All good here. I'm going to shoot a test comment off, see if once again... There we go. Now my comments are going through on both servers, so that's good. There was a delay in YouTube, but it was still able to transmit to both. Okay, we've cleared this floor. This is a lousy start, and there is a warper. There are 2 warpers, actually. And there's many ice, so we're just all... I don't feel comfortable taking them all on in a crowd downstairs. And then we'll pull one more time. This is not great. Restriction prevents me from rapidly going upstairs. Not great, but not a big deal either. What are we at now? 34% fails down to 32%. I'll have it to 30 in no time. And this is more and more looking like a solved game, which for those of the goal here was Greater Player 2022 after having done Great Player 2021. And all I have left is a Wanderer, and of course the Chaos Knight that I'm doing now. Technically Cinder Acolyte, but I'm not counting past version 0.26 since that's where all of my Chivos have been going for. Although now that the tournament is on, I could consider going for my Greater Player completion as part of the tournament and then making that my first debut dealing with all the new bullshit, changed mechanics or what have you. I'm not a fan of attacks of opportunity, a fan of a lot of the stuff that's changed in the game. Okay, this is the time to... Shit. We almost died because I wasn't paying enough attention. Almost. We're going to burn 2 blink scrolls to make sure I don't die here. It's a waste of a blink scroll probably, but I can't afford to lose this run. And Wheel Potion Petition for healing now. Heal wounds, curing, haste, and brilliance. Yeah, we'll use that. I don't mind being berserk for a few steps just to get out of here sooner. What a waste. 2 blink scrolls lost. There's no other blink scrolls in the dungeon for me to go back. What happened? I guess I wandered into blast territory of a cursed toe while spamming Ozo's refrigeration instead of playing smart and carefully. I have to be more careful for sure. I guess you could say I failed my hubris check. Okay. Lich form reactivated. Let's head back in the direction of where things went south. With Torment immunity, this isn't even a dangerous scenario, honestly. It's when you don't have Torment immunity that's dangerous. Who went invisible? The Green Draconian, that's fine. As long as it's not a Ghost Moth, I don't... Something made me come back to life. I don't know what it was. Over a Lich again, so who cares? Allegedly, I don't care. Slow down and destroy a lot of these guys while backing off. And continue off, because now is about the time a Cursed Toe would show up just to ruin my day. Oh, there it is. Cursed Toe that I said would show up to ruin my day. Let's not get injured to death. And let's go in the direction of said Cursed Toe. Ally. Multi-orbs. Okay, we got him. Okay, it's impressive how fast you can go from winning to dead in this game, where I had 200 plus HP, 30 AC, 38 evade. This goes to show there is no amount of power that will make up for bad decision making. And ironic, but truthfully, the decision to overspend... Okay, what just dealt so much damage to me? Probably the Wrath of Qazlal. Let's burn another potion petition for healing, please. I don't want to become a tree if I can avoid it, but I'll take invisibility. That should be effective against these guys who can't see invisible. And then we'll just finish the job with simpler tools. Do we have a fire option here? Would be nice. No, but I can use acid. Acid will burn them just fine. Okay. Whew, survival. Not the way I wanted it to happen, but good enough. This time I recognized the danger sign before I went below 50% HP. Ironically, that wouldn't even be the first time a Cursed Toe has killed me in Zot as a Lich. I've definitely made that exact same set of mistakes before. So, glad not to make it a third time. Anyway, we're just about Dungle Forked here. Let's get out. I don't like this twisty-turny curly Q passage. I much prefer this. Show up in Zot. You know what we're going to do? We're going to switch back to a different ring. I have a vague feeling that I'm putting myself at unnecessary risk by not resisting acid and instead having a vulnerability to fire. Not that Fire World, when you have 2 pips of resistance, I've done Zot with 1 pip of resistance plenty of times, but if you are choosing between options, why would you choose one that's less effective? I have resist electricity. This is not a dangerous situation. I have Ice Blast. This is not a dangerous situation. I do not have mana. This is not a dangerous situation. Please finish him. Please kill him. Kill him good for me, Marv. Kill him real good. There's a lot of them. Not a lot of me. Just one at a time. If you guys think that perhaps I've gotten a little too cautious, you're right. I've definitely gotten more cautious. Too cautious is perhaps the wrong term to use. Too cautious would be going and trying to grind somewhere else until I get more blink scrolls. I really should be able to do this without blink scrolls, and just one of them is enough security for now that I should be okay. But improving my play, well, that's just never a bad idea. I have enough potions to petition several times, but it's going to be important when I start, especially when I start dungeon, to not go so low on my finances that I cannot afford a bribe. Yeah. Pardon me 1 second. Make sure I'm okay over here. Real life, as always, has a way of intruding. Oof. Uh-huh. Okay, finish these guys off. That's great. You got blast, back off, next. I don't know what's inside that mini vault, but it scares me. I'm hoping it's just one of those gated door things that they can't come out to me from. My fear is that there's some way for them out and unleash hell on me. Yep, this is what happens. Krull has successfully turned me from, haha, I can beat the end game with ease, to, I am so scared of everything right now. This is probably, by the way, why I have a good win rate in this game, because my threshold for being scared and cautious is good and tight instead of lax. It takes a lot more safety for me to feel confident. Therefore, I don't put myself in a position of being careless as often. He says after having shown on channel how capable of screwing that up he is. Right. How are we on Lich form now? 36% because I took off the plus int jewelry. But that was an acid attack right there, so it's a good thing, you know, that I'm defending against it again with Arcor and everything. I got no beef. Finish him. Okay. Immediate Lich form, fail, close the door. Immediate Lich form, immediate Lich form. Potion for healing, haste, heal wounds, and brilliance is great. We'll take the cheaper. Oh, they're the same price. Okay. And now we close the doors. Okay. Lich form on. Let's try that again with once more with feeling. Okay, finished. Note to self, worth putting on my buffs before opening these doors. Fully remove contamination, and then enter Lich form. Okay, we've got an Iron Dragon here. Got something I can catch his attention with. That will be fine. Back off. Yep. Back off. Let them win that fight for you without your involvement is definitely the way to go. Just finish him, please. Okay, this is a nasty mini vault, actually. Do I have anything else I can use to, like, make me less of a target? Not really. Can you guys focus the target I tell you to and not other targets? Oh, he probably went invisible or something. Is he invisible? No, he's not invisible. He's just really... Okay, hide behind the rat. Okay, we good. Okay, 4 miscasts in a row is bad luck. Do I have cancellation? Yes. Let's use that to purge, and then Lich form. Lich form, I should be protected from mutations, which is what I'm really afraid of by unmasts. Good. Let's go in. All it takes is 2 torments and I'm on death's door. That's what happens when you have a huge mana pool. Torment is very scary. Vamp int +5. Very powerful weapon. But unfortunately it is competing directly with the most awesomest weapons, so I'm not likely to switch to it under any normal circumstances. Hang on 1 second. I'm going to deal with this real quick. And I will be. Sorry for that. I am back and ready to rumble. Yeah, we don't need to relich to deal with this guy, so that's fine. We do need to be cautious of firing blasts that hit ourselves. That can absolutely happen. It didn't in this case, thank God. This is that mace. I don't think I take strength -3. Am I wearing a scarf of resistance? Do I need that? Probably not, yeah? Also, did I ever find a better helmet? Ponderous is not better. Ponderous is good in theory. In practice, you need to be built in a way that cares about it. You feel your power leaking away, that's a ghost moth. Yeah, apparently I don't get C-invis by being an assassin, huh? There's my ally, and now we just whip you until you die. Whip it. Whip it good. Alright, so far so good here. Got a fear scroll, good, good. That will be amazing as an extra blink scroll in this mini vault, I'll take a shatter. If you can give me shatter, I will take the opportunity to try to shatter the final bolts for safety. Trident of the Octopus King, amazing weapon, but useless compared to what I already have. You have a reflect amulet that also happens to give you resist poison and fire. That's just amazing. I don't know what that is. I will assume Ghost Moth. Yep. One-on-one is not scary to a gnoll in decent armor. Okay, good. Okay, one last mini vault, and we have cleared that scary area. Or scaria, as I like to think of it. Don't insult me. Kill you. Okay, good. That's a floor clear. We are 1 away from being done. Let's drop an ally and start beating everything up really hard. I probably have enough mapping scrolls to just blow them at this point, so let's start doing that. I also have enough weapon enchants that I'm not going to need, so let's drop that. I have any enchant armor, so if there's anything enchantable, we should max it right now. There isn't much. Okay, now we're golden. You know what? I think we just go for the V. As much as I could go for post endgame, I don't need to. And I've definitely done enough post endgame that I can do it, so my fixation focus is going to be going for that greater player. Well, please don't mutate me. Damn it. Alright. That was awful. Awful display. I mean, we got through it without a mutation, but if ever I needed proof that me and my ally need better coordination on our attacks, there you go. What is that strange disturbance? Whatever it is, it's dead now. I killed it. Come closer, closer, and start flashing them with ice. Alright, you guys are just getting melee destruct. You guys can be pounded the old-fashioned way. Silence can still get me killed very easily. Distoglaves, scary stuff. Not fun, not fun, not fun. Flash you guys repeatedly till you die. And back off. Yeah, I'm able to beat this area. I'm not able to cartwheel through it. I would like more Blink Scrolls for the Ascent, if nothing else. It may even be, I guess, just in time. I nearly got badly mutated there. How bad is my miscasting? 32% is not bad, actually. For a strategic instead of a tactical one, 32% is fine. For a partially tactical, partially strategic, 30 is okay. Like if you see an orb of fire and there's a 1 in 3 chance of avoiding any downsides by just quickly hitting that spell, that's cool. I'll take intelligence for 30. Bingo, 30%. You would not want the spell that you're going to start bread and butter killing spell that you need to spam 4 times to be at 30% though. Which means you could argue you wouldn't want the spell that you need to keep recasting every time it goes out that way either. But the thing is, if I get negative issues from the necromutation, I can usually outside of combat. It is notable that one of the most nasty things Contaminant can do is mutate you, and that is the specific thing that necromutation prevents from being like severely problematic. It does still, however, leave you contaminated. What's the word I'm looking for? Drained, stat drained, and with the removal of cure restorability potions, that tends to stick much longer. Tends to, not must. 28%. All the experience gain that I'm getting is slowly but surely making this even less and less of an issue. I'm not going to be using Acrobat. In any situation that I'm running for my life, I'd rather have +5 shield. Assuming that what I'm running from can be blocked, it probably can also be dodged. So anything that I'm running from can be dodged, can probably also be blocked. Yes, I'm not worried about the servitor's health. No offense, Servi, but you don't care, neither do I, and you're highly resistant. Okay, we done here? So far, so good, as I keep saying. That is in the way. Move that mouse, please. Yeah, please don't walk into an orb of destruction of your own free will. There's a lot of fine ways to die. That's not one I intend to choose. You guys are just such idiots, you know that. Piling onto a thing you are not going to kill. Okay, I would love to be a lich when I'm dealing with that many necros. Even if I'm not, I can just pound stick. My stick of elemental. Alright, we good here? We good, we good. We good? Floor cleared? Yes. Alright, we're getting ready for Zot 5. Before we go down, we have enough money to bribe the thing repeatedly. Let's do one merchant call or two. I'll take a book emporium, hoping for shatter. And what else? Antique armor is always nice. And one last one, please. I don't need expensive books. I'll take a Sword of Antiques. Nothing. Nothing that I'm using there. I'll always check for running boots. If they can be available, that's great. That's what I found. Perfect. We'll ditch the boots of resistances with minus strength. Resistances I already have, mind you. And we'll pick up boots of running. Oh, I somehow managed to get mutated when I wasn't paying attention. It's berserkeritis. That's not good. Book of the Earth have shatter? It does. Anything else? No. Okay. So we'll take the Book of the Earth's shatter. I didn't realize I already had a Book of the Earth available, so that was a waste. I don't need any of this. If I did try to get it castable, do I have Wizardry available? No? Okay. Well, I was really hoping for a Blink Scroll out of this, but obviously that's not going to happen. And I'm not going to go below 11,000. I want at least 3 tribes available to me, so we'll keep this as is. Up, down, read a magic mapping, and get started. The laborious process of clearing Zot 5. You can spend 20-30 minutes doing a Zot 5 and not be wasting time, like, depending on how lucky you get and how unlucky you get. And I have 1 Blink Scroll to my name. This is not a great opener. I do, granted, have plenty of Fog and Telly, which means plenty of potential resets. I also have everything that I absolutely need to win this in terms of firepower, raw firepower, and capability. And I even have Necromutation, which is, a luxury you necessarily need, but are always happy to have. What I really would like is to be able to shatter the vaults open and go at it super cautious. And I may yet hold out for that, depending on how skittish I get towards the end. But I would rather take on Z5 than V5 right now. The truth is being told. That opening party on V5 always strikes me as a bit of a crapshoot. I know I'm probably 95% okay, but all that does is make me 5% scared. I think I can just belt out here and win, but let's do a condenser vein just to secure the V here, because that's going to be more effective than spamming those refrigeration would be. Now they can do whatever they want. Yeah, blinkings are not a very good move when there's that much acid. Okay, let's quickly make sure we don't accidentally wander into the lungs. You can always hit a teleport trap and get unlucky, but to the degree that I can plan, let's plan for the safety. Let's see if anybody's on stream. It doesn't look like anybody said much. That's fine. And hello to my 1 viewer. I hope you're enjoying this as much as I am. Okay, I just got dispelled, so I'm going to be unliching soon. That should be fine, I don't mind. I do want to blast these guys into oblivion. That was easy enough. Obliviate. Berserkeritis is not as scary for a non-melee-centric character. I don't believe it procs on magic attacks. I believe it procs on melee attacks. That being said, it's still a bad effect to have on you, period. I would rather always be in charge of my senses, right? Even as a melee character who theoretically gets a lot out of being berserk, you get a lot out of being berserk on your own terms, not necessarily when the game decides to random it into you while an enemy is nearby. That could be good, could be really bad. Okay, so we've gotten in, we've cleared out the central area, but we haven't gone deeper than that yet. There is dispersal traps on the right and dispersal traps on the deep left, but the superficial left looks okay. So we could dip our toe into the left with relative safety, keyword relative, and kind of go from there. We could... How far off is Shatter? Damn it, I hate myself. Why am I even asking? 99%. It's not happening this game, bro. What about Wizardry? Does Wizardry ever spawn? No. I could bowel out the crypt and look for it, maybe get a refill on my Blink Scroll. Am I wearing anything that's making it less likely? At this stage, I probably have 14 shields at least, so it's not the shield that's doing it. I'm not wearing heavy-duty armor. It's EV penalty 0. Yeah, that's not it. We can still play conservatively. Here's the plan. We're gonna tiptoe this direction, splash around some damage and out. make a whole lot of noise. Tiptoe, 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 tiptoe. Can you please come here? I will throw a meaningless dart to get your attention. This is why I never score well. Because I don't play for turn count. Alright, you dead? Good. So now that we've done some preliminaries, I see not one, but two noise traps. So we'll alarm trap and try to spend as many turns as possible on this floor with the alarm in play. That will attract a lot of the defenders out. And with any luck, as long as I have a staircase to retreat you nothingly, good. Okay, that's a lot of orbs of D, or orbs of fire. That's a lot of orbs of fire. If I could get Brilliance effect, that'd be nice, but I don't want to waste a potion for it. Oh, potion petition for it, so I'm just gonna play without it and blast away with Uzo's refrigeration repeatedly spammed. And irradiate up close. And now I'm about to run out of Lich form, so maybe we leave. Perfect. That's exactly the optimal effect I was hoping for. There are now 5 orbs of fire bouncing around downstairs where I can deal with them on my own pace. And a lot more that I can't. None of you guys can blink me off my staircase, so here's a push, here's a pull. Kill, kill, kill. Thank you. Next floor, please. Lich form. Dip down. Oh, perfect. Pull them up with me. Here's a blast, 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 blast. I don't care how contaminated I get. I'm absolutely going to get all of that back as a Lich, so good. Yep, no harm came to me, and they all died. Irradiate, guys. If you don't know it yet, know it's amazing. It was so good they had to nerf it, and now it makes you more contaminated, but it's still very dangerous. We're gonna pull here. I don't need to get into a protracted fight with anyone, so let's not do that. Good, 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 good. Back down. I need at least one of you to come up with me. You're a good target for that. Blast, blast. Pound you a few times with my stick. Blast, blast. Die. Alright, who's next? I messed up, but luckily for me, no harm done. Lich form again. How likely is Lich form now? 24%? Getting better. This is a lousy pull. I don't want to take on a double Lich if I don't have to. I would remind everyone here that this is probably an unnecessary level of caution. But in Crawl, we just call that caution. Alright, we are liched up. Pull. We got you. I don't care what you do to me. You can't abyss me. So, I mean, you can abyss me and I don't care. I can deal with the abyss. I have nothing on me. No. Well, not really. Or the abyss for that matter. Really, I'm a bit of a coward, avoiding the entire extended endgame on account of fear of losing. Something I was going to tell you. I'm Batman. Well, pummel you, pummel you. I'm not going to pull yet because I don't think I need to. There should still be at least one more orb of fire dinging around somewhere here, I believe. Oh, clown is bad enough. Clown pie is not tasty. Run. Turn. Start just firing these orbs out like crazy. Massive brutal damage to these single targets, then bail. Stairs. the strongest player buff in the game. I do not want to reveal that second alarm trap until I'm ready to get its full value, which means I really want to clear as much of this first pull as I can without ever letting it get on the screen, lest an enemy use it up before I'm ready to get value out of it. Why don't you just come here and get blasted up? Okay, I think that if we are not already done full clearing that last pack pull, we are at least close. There we go. Oh, there you go. I called it. I was pretty sure he was around here somewhere. Preferred way to deal with an orb of fire is a single target heavy damage spell like Crystal Spear or Orb of Destruction. You can also use something silver like a silver javelin, but you know, under the circumstances. Okay. Floor clear. Pull clear. That went well. Anything else we need to do before I pull again? Oh yeah, chatter. +110. Yeah, we're never going to get shatter this game. It sucks. All right, second pull. Let's go. Can you please blow them up? We're going to head back further in the direction of the one safe spot, the staircase, but not retreat just yet. I want to have as much vision on things as I can. This pack, let's get them one space closer. That's a force lance capable option, if I recall correctly. So I'm a little nervous about him. I'm actually a lot nervous about him. There's dead. Fortunately, my Lich Form's taking a hit, so we'll fix that. Slow but sure. Pummel everything. Step back. Blast it off me. Take it all back. There. Okay, I no longer see Mark. I'm hoping it wasn't stripped off of me, but I'm betting you it was. I don't see where it was. I don't know, maybe it was, maybe it wasn't. Either way, I'm no longer marked, so now we're at leisure. Not worry about losing value of the alarm trap. Okay, that's a pretty good pull. It's a pretty good haul. There are no more tricks or alarm traps to add in this area. There is one here that I do not want to deal with because there's dispo traps. There are teletraps here, traps. So I can get one more pull to clear the dungeon the easy way. At this point, I have enough money to consider a bribe, and enough cleared that it won't just waste the value of the bribe. So let's bribe the branch. Let's go Lich, and let's go in. So we would be shattering up to this point for safety, and nothing here. Okay, let's again trigger an alarm and run away. Get one ally guarding my flank. Deal with these things that are on my flank. Okay, we are out of the core and dealing with the shit. I also note that the trap has ended now, so whatever value I was going to get out of it, I've gotten. That may be the wizardry ring, but at this stage it's irrelevant. because I have cleared all the way to Zot. Do we go for it? Way of the coward, in for a penny, in for a pound, but I think that we just take what we can and run. After all, we are, once again, just 2 backgrounds away from Greater Player and 3 or so away from Greater Knoll. It would be a crime to lose it at this stage. And transformation. Let's quaff haste before going for it, and then let's just go for it. Yeah, you can't torment me, but you can hellfire me, so you are worth dealing with. Oh, never mind. You are not worth dealing with. You are neutral. I forgot. It doesn't always show up graphically. So let's just run away. You are real and a real pain. I'm going to not go the other way. The way to your door is much closer. Let's deal with you first. Yeah, I don't mind if my transformation expires. I'll reapply it as warranted, not permanently. Good. Hen. We are done here. Nope. Do not get marked. For the love of God, do not get marked. Alright, where's the way out? Good. We've made it to the depths. We are halfway home. There's only one real hard hump to cross now. We will bribe once, and then once in the main dungeon, and then we'll save money for potion pops, presumably. Nope, not a good spot to be. Can we blink? Yeah, can we blink anywhere else, please? Thank you. I don't intend to learn a new floor layout while running for my life. That just seems stupid. You know, I thought he was an ally, given how close he was to me and not dying, but turns out I just wasn't paying enough attention to him. We should be able to freeze that Hellion in 1 or 2 blasts. Okay. Lucky for me, that angel was not hostile because I just kept pushing forward without paying attention. I don't need to carry him with me. I'm happy to go on my own. Slowing down for an angel during the run is seldom the correct choice. Okay, we are in the main dungeon. We can drop our last bribe. That isn't to say that I'm not able to bribe again, just I don't think I will need to. Are you a silent specter? No, you're a shadow demon. Good. Quaff haste. There's literally no reason not to be at max speed. Another haste. Literally no reason to not be at max speed. Blow this dungeon apart to get to where I need to go. And game? Oh, come on. Okay. Alkanon or whatever your name is, not on. Push off the wall and get out of here. Okay, another one. Alright, good. Places where Zom tormented me. I'd spit on his altar on the way out if I didn't want him. There we are. GG. That was invigorating. After 2 GnCK fails, well, no, wait a second. Those are Chaos Control. Okay, so those were practice runs. After a GnCK fail at D11 because I got double rocked, I managed to ascend this one. That's very satisfying. Let's pull up the... Oh, this is not going to show on stream. Never mind. But with this win, it looks like I had 2 very, very fast losses, D1, D3, as a Zom player. Then I had the one that should have won but lost on D11, and then I won here. So that's good. I now have both one as Zom and one starting as Zom and abandoning him later. So that's two good Zom runs. Good enough that I can say I hate the guy and will never play him again. I don't understand why people like him, blah, 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 blah. Different strokes, different folks, right? But yes, with this win, I now am just 2 backgrounds away from Polynull. What I need is to win a Wanderer, which shouldn't be that hard, and then a Cinder Acolyte, which probably I will try for a tournament win with, just to, just to shake things up. Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all next time.